Sure. Thank you for your question. We're already working on all those issues. As a party, we've been in power for quite a while now. I want to tell you, but I want to tell you already what we're doing. For the Empress, we're already working with SHDM to develop, we have a housing plan. They're already doing the analysis of the building, and it's a mixed project. It's a housing project mixed with a cultural center, commercial space in the bottom. So it's really a project that is already in the works, and from day one, it's going to be kind of continuing putting that in motion. So, and we're looking at affordable housing in that building specifically. We announced it, we said it, it's moving along. In terms of the encampments, we're also working on the, obviously the housing crisis at large, but specifically what we're seeing with people who are living on the streets. We have the Hyperdrome site that has been converted into modular homes. A lot of the people who are users of our services here who are experiencing homelessness, and that site is dedicated for people. Most of the people who are going to be there will be from Codenej or NDG. So we already are working on how we could transfer people from the streets into these transitional spaces and then into social housing, or depending on their situation, into regular housing. But for us, we're already in the works. We're not waiting. We're already in action. Nobody is going to be, the promise that we have is to have more of those transitional spaces across the city to be able to get people quickly off the streets and into more stability and residentially. Okay?
Okay, so for affordable housing, there's an empty building on Cavendish, been empty for years, West Haven, the church on Sherbrooke. Those we want to use for affordable housing. That's really like the priority of, the party was founded because of that, for affordable housing, and to try to help homeless people to get out. With the Egyptian theater, we'd like to turn this into a cultural center, but cultural to be open to everyone. But that's going to take some negotiation. We're going to talk to people, ask you, okay, what exactly would you like to do with this? Because the other buildings I met for houses, that's more cultural vocation. It was a movie theater, and 3 years from now, it's going to be, the building's going to be 100 years. So that means you cannot touch the facade, but like, let's count it as 100 years already. And having this cultural center with maybe like a place to play jazz, like for 500 people, have a restaurant and a bar on top with a 360 view, and use the other buildings, which should have been done a long time ago, for affordable housing. That's where we're going with this, basically. Thank you.
Merci tout le monde. Thank you so much for asking your questions. We don't have any more time for more questions in front of everyone, mais on a un autre 22 minutes pour l'événement. So hopefully, if you weren't able to ask your question in front of everyone and have the formal responses, maybe you could go talk to the candidates that you're most interested in asking these questions about. Alors, je voulais juste... c'est ça. Alors, si vous avez des questions, vous n'avez pas l'opportunité de les demander. J'espère qu'il y a certains candidates qui peuvent rester une autre dizaine de minutes. Il y a un autre événement juste après celui-là. Je sais que tout le monde est un peu comme dans un rush pour y aller. But hopefully for the next 15-ish minutes, some people can stick around and you can go have your informal conversations with one another and with the candidates. Je voulais terminer cet événement avec des remerciements. So I want to thank, first of all, the market staff. I think we should give them a huge round of applause for the market. They're coming to the end of their season. C'est la fin de la saison pour le marché. And they work so freaking hard all summer, non-stop, just providing food for NDG. And it's just a huge honor to work with them. They're really amazing people. Puis c'est vraiment cool qu'ils sont là. Puis ils sont partout à NDG. Puis si vous voulez savoir plus sur le marché, if you want to know more about the market, you can go talk to them. They'd be happy to talk to you as well. I want to thank the Social Justice Committee as well for helping shape some of the event, the questions, asking questions, as well as the community priorities that we're sharing today, les revendications qu'on partage. C'était en collaboration avec des partenaires, mais aussi avec le groupe Justice sociale au dépôt. I want to thank all of our community partners working on the ground to tackle food insecurity here in NDG. Round of applause. There's so many really amazing people who are doing this work on the ground every day with real people. Alors, on est vraiment reconnaissante pour le travail, les travaux qu'ils font. I want to thank also the staff and volunteers who are helping today and in general. I want to thank all the candidates for your time as well. Merci aux candidats, candidates. Pour répondre aux questions, répondre aux revendications. Merci d'être ici pour prendre le temps. It really makes a difference when you show up into the community. And it's really important that we continue these events even beyond the election, just to have more opportunities to talk to the community sector. Puis je voulais aussi dire merci à vous, la communauté. So I want to thank you, the community. A lot of people were kind of coming in and out. A lot of people have already left. But thank you for showing up, for speaking out, for continuing the fight for food justice in our communities and in NDG, and to ensure that we live in a city and in a borough where everyone has access to nourishing food and food is recognized as a human right. Merci à vous. C'est ça. Alors, vous pouvez maintenant avoir des conversations informelles. You can go talk to, the candidates are kind of like all over here, so you can go ask them questions if you want to. I invite you to circulate. There's tea, coffee. I invite you to go visit Maison Mosaic. They're also here, or go invite the market because I think they're closing up now. But thank you so much for being here. Merci d'être ici.